Today on New Music, we'll be giving you pronunciation lessons. So hey guys, today we're talking about the Danish pop artist Moo. Now we'll actually get into the proper pronunciation of her name later on in the video, but I wanted to talk a bit about her because I thought she's one of these artists that is known for all her hit singles with Major Lazer and other artists like Justin Bieber, but she's an artist I feel has been overlooked, at least by the mainstream, in terms of the actual really great music that she does when she's not releasing these really interesting pop singles. So here we go. Now I just wanted to clear up a bit of the confusion around how to pronounce her name. Now, as some of you may have seen on some IKEA furniture before, her name is spelled M-O with a little slash line through it. So this would be pronounced with the, in Danish at least, where she's from, with the sound U. Now this would result in her name being pronounced me, which isn't very natural for a lot of North American speakers, or even probably speakers in the UK, and for that matter. So I've kind of been going with a moo sound. I still find a lot of people in the, like even in the press, refer to her as mo, but if I found it's a little kind of disingenuous or kind of like not considerate to pronounce her name like that far off, as I know even she will try and say moo or moo when given the shot. Now on the surface of Mo's discography, you have these great singles. You have Lean On, the hit that she had with Major Lazer. There's actually a track called XXX, which she released with Diplo when she was just starting out. There's also her new track Drum, which just came out, which actually prompted me to like get back and finally do this video. It's a pretty interesting track. She's doing it with Blood Pop, who just released a new single for Lady Gaga actually. She even did another track with Major Lazer and Justin Bieber called Cold Water recently. And if you're looking for like a kind of a dance pop single, like these tracks are really great, and I find that she really nails this when she does this. I haven't really found a single of hers that isn't a good single in terms of these pop singles that she does where she's a featured artist, and these are a great place to start. Now going to the real meat of Moo's discography is the album that she released called No Mythologies to Follow. This was released in 2014. It's a really interesting album. I actually put it on in the background once and just really got into it and started listening to it over and over again. The lead tracks I would definitely recommend for people off of this one is Slow Love, The Sea, Waste of Time, Dance With Nobody. Pilgrims is a really great track. There's a really fun video that she made for it. Walk This Way, Glass, which has hints of a Florence and the Machine song that I've heard in the past. And there's also an entire section, I think of 4 to 6 tracks on this album of night versions, which are these kind of stripped back, I wouldn't say acoustic because it's like mostly electronic dance album, but kind of B alternate versions that are just as good in their own right. They use a lot more harmonies and stuff like that, and it's a really great album. I think I'd put it on par with how people listen to Royals with Lorde and then found out that the rest of her music was really good too. But I feel because Moo's kind of this Danish artist and people haven't really heard her album when it came out. I remember reading about it years ago when it came out through some music mags, but this is a really great album to dig into, and I think from what I've heard she has new music coming on the way from everything she's doing. Now one of the things that really made me dig into Moo was seeing her live for the first time. I was at a festival this summer and then saw that she was playing, and I thought her album was pretty good, so I decided to check her out, and she, like the first time I saw Lady Gaga live, blew me away with her stage performance. Like she really goes into it like a rock star, and really gives it that live energy. I've even seen interviews where she talks about performances being this intimate thing where you really want to connect and give off that energy, and she really owns it when she's on stage, so really throw away that pop artist vibe that you would expect from a lot of artists like this. One of the things that she does, which is really great at her concerts, is she really interacts with the audience. She'll come down to the front row, she'll even hop over the fence and really get in there with people, which you wouldn't think that an artist who has so many hit singles as she would be doing at this stage. You don't see that very often, but she really seems to just enjoy it and just be enjoying the ride that she's on right now. Now another thing that this kind of leads into was how she really seems to interact with her audience. She's very alive on her social media. She really connects with her fans. She's shown in videos to keep all the little presents that people give to her. She even released a zine for those that are really interested in that kind of stuff, which is kind of a rarity nowadays, especially in dance music, I would say. It was really spawned out of a 90s punk movements, and it's really interesting to see an artist trying to keep this type of thing alive. Lastly, just going to all of it, she really just seems to be having fun with her career right now, and it's really fun to watch these videos of her and everything she's doing, as she really doesn't just seem to be phoning in as so many artists, even popular artists nowadays, seem to be doing, and she's really just putting herself out there and really putting the energy into it, going into as many side projects as possible. And it really makes her shows just a real joy to go to. So I would really recommend Moo to anybody looking for kind of this halfway point between something, say, like Lorde and maybe Charlie XCX, who she's also worked with. And I think this would be kind of like that perfect mix of pop, but also something that you can also listen to without feeling like you're listening too much to something too generic. So for that, I'm going to say definitely check out Moo. She's going to be the first on my artist to recommend series. So thanks for watching, guys. As usual, you can check out everything I'm doing at the Owen Sound page at the bottom of the screen, post my music reviews and other stuff like that, and I will try to throw a little link at the bottom so you guys can check out the best stuff to check out from Moo's No Mythologies to follow and her new stuff.